Hello there, stars! Tiv here, and we're finally back to Digimon.
I am also here.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Hello. Were we on a quest last time? I honestly can't remember. Oh right, we were grinding to try to level up our Digimon some. Seriously, that thing looks like a Pokemon should come out of it. Okay. Goddamn, my controller stopped working. I think I may need to get a new cord. Megas! Welcome to the Digi-stream! We're just doing some grinding right now because we hit a brick wall with the story and quests where we just cannot beat those, 3 Digimon we were up against. So we're trying to get our Digimon in even better fighting shape. For example, my good boy here, the Dorugamon, he's probably got a final Evo coming soon. Okay, Angemon and XBmon, those guys would be useful. Hopefully we can encounter them a bit more so we can Digi-convert them. I don't need to use this Parade Blaster on there, that's an AoE attack. Let's go for... Crescent Leap 2. Ooh, it almost one-shot it! I find it funny that that's called a D-laser, but he's got an X on his chest. It's very much in the vein of Mazinger's Breastfire. Let's critical charge our Haildramon. And definitely Ooh, a revival capsule. That'll be useful. Critical charge. I could also probably use more Digimon with AoEs. Like Death Parade Blaster. Or that. Was that you, Han? Huh? For everyone on the EST and CST, I hope you all voted, by the way. Who's in the US anyway? I could use Digimon.
For those not in the US, I would like to apologize for the fact that due to the way America's tried to make itself the center of the world for so far, all of the Earth is staring at us like, what are you doing? This is going to affect everyone! What are you doing?
Yeah. That should be better. I also want to get Bailmon really upgrade. Whoa, there's definitely something red inside of that sphere. I'm telling you, there's going to be a boss fight against the Pokemon. It's going to involve us coming back here, and that's going to be a Pokemon. Roulette was based on Sakuyamon. Genocidal Gears. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh, it's that attack. That's crazy. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay. Metal Greymon C is getting up there in levels, but he's not great yet. Bailmon's 52. Which level do we have to do to get to, Beelzemon? Oh yeah, I saw the Megatronus Prime figure that's coming out. I am very excited for it. I think it looks fantastic, and the most annoying thing I've experienced with it is, like, not trying to start beef or anything, but god damn, Perspective N can be a negative Nancy sometimes. I actually don't remember the types I need for the fight. I know that was War Greymon. One of the enemies was War Greymon, so... Black War Greymon. So a vaccine type will probably help there. And, I'm pretty sure I have a vaccine type on my team right now. She's downstairs putting laundry in right now. Oh, hey! Well, Sentimus wants to know who you think would win in a breakdance battle. Tarn or Power Glide?
Probably Tarn, unless Power Glide had become...
Like a human dance instructor?
What?
Like a human dance instructor, perhaps? Wow, okay, that was weird. I don't know why my audio cut out there. But I was saying hello, Country Shape. And in reaction to sentiments saying all hail Tiv of Cybertron, Cassie claimed that she thinks I'm getting my own Decepticon uprising now, and I'm just like, no, please don't! I don't want an uprising! That's more Nemesis Tib's thing. You know? Please, no! Admittedly, my sister also wants to turn you all into robots, but... Oh no! Please, no! Okay, if I have an uprising anyway, we might as well point it towards the Republican Party in the United States. And get rid of them. Oh wow, this guy looks cool. Hello, Stingmon! Aw, Pumpkinmon is so cute! Shattered Glass Me and Nemesis Me do not look alike, actually. Shattered Glass Me has the color palette of my sworn rival, Short Round, who I'm not sure I'm so sworn a rival to anymore as of Cassie's as of the Halloween stream, because Cassie, force-femmed her?
She works for me now. She's actually one of the new curators at my toy museum I have in my hotel. I decided that they represent such a big part of stories, I should really have some exhibits of that.
That's fair.
And the best part with the way my energy works, I can create items. So, like, if you have, like, winnings from the, if you have, say, tokens from our many arcades, you can spend them on copies of the toys that are, like, perfect versions of the toys that just manifest for you freshly.
Oh, sick. Gonna get me some,
The fun part is it actually doubles as one of the prize shops for our arcades. Most of our museums have those as bonus features these days. It just seems like a fun thing, you know? And besides, our rates at the arcade are very, very reasonable if you don't have anything different than you were. Nothing to worry about.
And Country Shape says he acquired Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2, which he liked much better than the first one. Maybe I'll give it a chance.
I get why some people are weary of public domain things being horror, but I swear to God, I've seen people use Blood and Honey as, like, Oh, that's why Superman should never go to the public domain. Look at this garbage. But can you believe that shit?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure Nemesis Prime and Shattered Glass has Optimus Prime's colors but opposite. Well, yeah! Shattered Glass Tiv has Short Round's characters because in a lot of ways, Short Round used to be my opposite. Because you see, Short Round is was a mint box collector. And just refused to ever open and play with toys. And unfortunately, unfortunately my Shattered Glass counterpart is much the same, except she's much worse. Because she keeps people that way, too. She seals them in packages and just keeps them around. And sometimes those people are into it, but she doesn't care because she's ace. From what Dalo remembers, the people behind Blood and Honey made it bad on purpose and didn't expect it to get shown in theaters, only in a film festival. That makes sense. Oh, Slipstream has Windblade's colors in the IDW Shattered Glass comic. I guess that... I don't know how I feel about that.
Dalo sent me one of those random fingers, and I just want your one outside one question.
Huh.
Is my fashion sense a disaster?
Not really.
No bingos though.
Aww. I have not seen Venom: The Last Dance yet, but Cassie and I are planning on maybe making a date night out of seeing it. And Helen's pointing out her fashion sense is a disaster on purpose. She did a semester of fashion in college. He needs to get smarter, but how can I do that? If I want him to get to the next level, I think I have to put him on the farm for a while. I don't want to do that, though. He's my partner.
Well, if it looks like you might have to swap your partner out, I could, if you don't want him to be bored, I don't know, send him on some little Pokemon fun adventure while you're busy.
I have to put him on the farm is the thing.
Oh my.
So that I can actually level him up some more in other fields that can't be leveled up in battle. Okay, who should I bring with me instead of him, though?
Also, Dalo, kayfabe aside, just want you to remember that I am genuinely planning to wear things like my full pink suit outfit when I have it, and just assemble full-on cosplays of characters I like, whose outfits I like, to just have those be my normal outfits. I want to just be that person. I want to be I just want to be the one people know as the benevolent town weirdo.
And Sentimus is asking, Cassie, what do you think about the Beast Wars cast being triple changers, like having a beast mode and a vehicle mode? What are you talking about? That's what Transmetals were. It totally wasn't just a monkey riding a surfboard and a cat with jets, right?
It's what they should have been. That's my take. That is what Transmetal 2s should have been.
Transmetal 1s.
Transmetal, just
the 2s are more Frankenstein fusions of more cyborg monstery.
So that's perfect for having a vehicle mode.
I don't know, like feral cyborg monstery.
Oh, fair.
Like look at my Cheetor and Ravage.
What if they honestly no?
And what would Ravage's vehicle mode be?
ATV.
Fair.
Or a warthog type thing. Like without basically imagine if you took the warthog from Halo, painted it in his shade of black, right?
Yeah.
Yellow headlights for his eyes, and actually take off the seat tires. The whole back is solid, you know? It is a drone. I was just saying it, but I already forgot what the Halo ATVs are called.
Oh, and Mongoose.
The Mongoose. It's a Mongoose. All black, and all black with maybe instead of the yellow stripes in the warthog, with the yellow eye headlights, and it looks like a mongoose if it was a drone.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Omegas was asking if you had a beast form, which animal form would you have?
Oh, I would have several depending on my mood. My usual preference would be goat, but ever since I've been hanging around Steve here, she is talking me into enjoying a few other forms. And I always do enjoy being a cat sometimes. In my earlier streams, you saw I use my little scapegoat form I use to relax sometimes.
Okay, let's look at the... Tiv, I have a question. Are Cybertronians completely mechanical or non-organic but still biomechanical life forms? I'd say still biomechanical life forms because, for example, Ratchet describes the T-Cog as not just a part you can replace, but an organ.
From what I've seen of Cybertronian physiology, I would honestly assume it's one of those parts where the binary breaks down, so it's still like discrete parts that function more like mechanical parts that we would think of as like unliving machines were here. But, well, let me put it this way. Think about all just look at your arm or your neck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And imagine all the veins and nerves and stuff, right? All the diagrams show them all neat and tidy, right?
Yeah.
They are absolutely nothing like that. And to use a horrible metaphor I heard about on Tumblr, it's like, you know the idea of aspic, like meat gelatin?
Yeah.
It's like your skin is that, and just it holds everything in place. Like the meat of your body is just holding it all in place, and it's not organized. It just grows how the fuck ever in a general shape, or in the general basic shape.
I guess that makes
Cybertronian
sense.
physiology is similarly complex and variable in a more organic way. You get what I mean by that?
Oh yeah.
It's far less standardized, and their designs and you see this, and I'm not using this as anything to justify racism, but like you do see some differences between constructed bodies and constructed Cybertronians and forged ones in terms of standardized parts compared to more organic fluidity. Neither is really less alive, but there's one is still derived from a sapient creator creating something functional and like with a plan to make it as functional as efficient, right?
Yeah. And Country Shape is saying kind of like DBZ Cell, but metallic instead of organic.
I suppose you can make that comparison.
Also, I don't think either of us are even going to dignify that question, Sentimus.
Sentimus, shut the hell up.
And Seahorse isn't my thing. When it comes to aquatic alt modes, Shark. I could see you having some, like, cephalopod traits.
Sometimes. I want to have one between the other channel sometimes. But yes, to finish off what I was saying, as I was finishing that comparison, you would see in a more forged Cybertronian the more like semi-random elements and variation, because one thing people forget is that the thing about evolution is it's not what works best. It's never been that. It's what fails least.
Yeah.
And now imagine that as an engineering principle for a robot. That is how Cybertronians work.
Yeah, I can see that.
And of course, pretty much all of that is only possible in Sentio Metallico.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could cause that.
Cassie.
Or Protodermis. Both experiments. And you think of any other interesting living metals that might be, like, I would be quarantining them in test plants, obviously.
Yeah.
Can you think of any other interesting living metals that would be interesting to introduce? Like, I would provide the starting spark, so to speak, but I wouldn't influence them. Can you think of any interesting more kinds of living metal or anything that would be interesting? I want to branch outside in metals, though. Crystals would be interesting, too.
I can't hear crystal life forms without thinking about the crystal ponies anymore. And Sombra. Crystals! Wait, no.
Cut to the crystal. Cut to the crystal again, looking terrified.
Crystals. Crystal parties.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, it's a trait I'm developing for a Transtector that's going to take a much longer time to build.
So
Could use some help funding it, honestly.
Not the T-Rex one?
Oh no, not the T-Rex one.
Well, you need extra. I have been looking for a new primary host on the news channel, but I thought you were busy enough with work at home, broadcast, and the Hasselhoff. So if we need extra hours.
Well, no,
promotion.
Promotion could help. I think I'm going to.
Come with being the main aim.
I think I'm going to be making it a goal on my other streams. You know, the ones that actually make money.
Fair enough.
Oh, what did he send me?
your partner sent you a press while he was away?
Yeah. Oh, the
The new item?
Digi-Egg of Courage. Is that the one I already had? I think it is, but... Or is it one of those 5 pearls? Has there been a figure I got because I saw a review on it? A couple. Oh, did my controller stop working again? Oh, Chaos King was wondering if either of us would ever buy one of the Power Ranger suits that Hasbro is selling, and, you know, I'd be tempted, especially if it's a suit that the actor wasn't interested in owning themselves, but that is way out of my price range. To Tiv, weird question. How does it feel that Twitch is like your younger sister, since she takes a form of your dad's drone forms in Earthspark? I picture her as a cousin to you, and Wheeljack as a stepdad. Nope, an uncle. You know, I can sort of see, I like the idea of, Twitch and everything in Earthspark, and, well... I'm actually not sure if she exists in my stream, but if she does, I'd be more than open to considering her a sister.
I'm on it.
Wait. Oh my god, the Cybertronian Hall of Records was just broken into. What the fuck?
Stealing the Emberstone!
Cassie, no! Oh, Soundbot's asking, here's a weird question, is Megatron a smash or not? It might sound weird, but I think it's a smash. And I mean, it depends on Megatron for me. I know Cassie very much would smash IDW Megatron, Earthspark Megatron, and with the Megatron I've had a few meetings with.
And to be entirely honest, I fully until they confirm there being another movie with how Transformers 1 is doing, for the time being, I choose to believe that D6-16 basically becomes the same kind of Autobot Megatron.
That's fair.
Because, can you imagine a data boy, just imagine, a data boy of, like, you know how Megatron is in IDW very much the data boy of them?
Yeah.
Imagine that data boy treatment on
I would enjoy that. As for, on my end, when it comes to the Megatrons, I would smash...
Okay, picture that, pause. Yeah, Kratos is correct.
I could see that working. Here's the thing with brothers, siblings, and even children in some cases. It's either the result of someone's spark being, like, bonded back in the spark field, or a new spark being created by splicing pieces of the parent sparks. Oh, Soundbot says the Megatron he would fuck is Ball of Cybertron Megatron. Very questionable taste. Nah. You know, though, I can see why strong, powerful, corruptive... What? You know how much corruption porn there is, it's not just me. Oh, nah, family trees on Cybertron aren't all that confusing. Of course, there are some experiments on Cybertron right now to actually introduce sexual reproduction. Something called the Upgrade. It's in very early stages right now. I think that speculative fiction series, was talking about it. What was it?
Beast Wars.
Yeah!
And I will mention that sex itself did come to Cybertron much earlier in some timelines, to the point where...
Yes, but I don't think it was for reproduction.
Fair, but still. I was simply noting that because one of my friends saw a Cybertron I know personally, Grind, right?
Oh god, Grind.
I was referring to the townies mostly from these things.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Gygax?
Oh, yeah.
That town's claim to fame these days, primarily that it was home to Cybertron. Wrong.
Oh my god.
Their slogan, as Brian puts it, it's from back when sex was a new and exciting.
You know, maybe I can get a job there.
Might be worth it. I'll see if they're open, if they have applications open, shall I?
Are there dragons involved in those sexual Cybertronian experiments?
More than you'd think.
I actually think so, yeah, like...
Quite a few.
My mom's been working on it a lot.
Why are they letting her?
Well, because he's the most experienced with adapting that sort of thing.
You know, I have been using to keep her in front of her, just to mess with her specifically, because they have such a weird mind that he responds to anything.
Actually, the first time
he thinks I'm just an asshole.
The first time I explained non-binary stuff to Shockwave, they were basically just, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense, and they're like, just use any pronouns.
Oh, that's cool.
You forgot that my mom's calmed down a lot since she helped my dad make me.
That seems intensely cause.
I think they're actually dating. I'm not sure. Seems to be helping them both a lot. But yeah, there are dragons involved. See, there's a prehistoric Cybertronian mechafauna species that existed way back when that could reproduce sexually. I believe they were called the Predacons? So, I don't know. Oh, my mom's Shockwave. I call them my mom because they're the one with a boob. Wah wah wah. Yes, yeah, they were supposedly ruled by a figure that in their mythology was called Predaking. But I believe from my archaeological studies off-stream and everything, that Predaking was actually a reincarnated form of Onyx Prime. Hey, that highlight thing did work. It's bright orange. And which one will be your dad's soundbot? Well, I think Soundwave is a better option to choose as your dad than Darkwing if you're, like, rolling out adoption papers. Can Cybertronians smell? Yeah, and some of them smell real fucking bad. Ever hang around Retgar? He had literal stink lines coming off of him somehow! Yeah? Oh, Omegas is asking, have I ever met Tai from the Robots in Disguise 2001 anime universe? I don't know if she exists in your universe. I had most certainly met my niece. My older brother, Mainframe, aka Teletran 1, coded and made her himself. She's joined up with this dimensional patrol that was started in post-war Cybertron with this really great guy named Ignition Prime. It's kind of a heartthrob, not gonna lie. He's one of those primes that came about because of, that Energon Matrix that they made on my Earth. Yeah, he's a prime because he was chosen for the Energon Matrix. His original, name is apparently Igneous Magnus, and his brother is named God Magnus.
Interesting.
Oh, in the 2001 anime, she's the daughter of Teletran 1? Well, that does make sense. I mean, she's my brother's daughter here, too. Oh, Teletran Alpha and Teletran 2? Well, Teletran 2, I haven't heard much from him in years. He never really attained sentience like me or my brother. Or Nemesis Tiv. As for Teletran Alpha, that's just a myth. Weird how you guys adapted that myth into Transformers Devastation. It was a myth that, Wheeljack... Oh, Teletran 3 was actually my immediate predecessor. They were built to create wormholes so that you'd be able to travel around the galaxy much faster. But as a side effect, that's how my universe started to tap into the multiverse. As for, whether or not they're sentient, not really. All of their processing power goes into the algorithms required to produce those wormholes. So if they are sapient in the same way as me and some of the other Teletran units, we just don't know. If they are, then they're on some sort of level beyond conversational thinking. Which is kind of terrifying to think about, actually. And yeah, Megatron did technically corrupt, the Constructicons in the G1 cartoon, but it doesn't actually make much sense since they're the ones who made him to lead them? The G1 cartoon's weird. I don't know if there's a 0. If there was, I think that's what, the myth of Teletran Alpha, which is the story that my dad built the other Teletran units based on. As for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, they exist. There's Teletran units all the way up to Teletran 15, and they're all sort of my siblings. What if those were separate Constructicons like the predecessors of the ones we know? Maybe! That's an interesting idea, Country Shape. Well, the Teletran 1 and Fall of Cybertron isn't my brother, technically. It's his, aligned continuity counterpart. My brother was like that Teletran once upon a time, but, after exposure to the Allspark, he became mainframe. Deceptitran? It was before my dad, invited my mom to help start building Teletran units together. Deceptitran was... It was my mom's attempt to make a Teletran unit years ago, and... So, I guess it's sort of my half-sibling.
Someday, you need to get a commission out of one of all of your avatars, right? And then of one of all of your teams. Yeah.
Uh-huh?
You and your whole family.
Oh, and all
your Teletran. And
what?
just all your Teletran. You and all your Teletran. One with your avatars and alt mode, and one with your main.
Yeah, Omega's story in G1 isn't the happiest one.
And if anyone was wondering, yes, I do pamper her in her mainframe form.
Oh my goodness. I don't know, with this new Trans Texture I'm planning to build, I might make it so that my mainframe is just uploaded into that, because that does honestly feel like my default a lot of the time.
If that's what makes you happy, it makes me happy. I'm happy to pamper you, however.
Alright. You know, Death Parade Blaster is such a fucking metal name. Soundbot. Soundbot, I don't, reprimand you on this often, but with the kayfabe stuff, me talking about the lore and stuff behind the character of Tiv and everything, that's fine, but, so much talk about your RP stuff and everything is a bit, game jacky, so tone it down a bit. The fact I'm talking about lore and everything for, the VTuber avatar is not free license to RP in the chat. Can you plug cyber keys into any Teletran units? Well, here's the great thing about cyber keys and the way they work. Because of how much cyber keys just respond to willpower, they will create a port on something if it doesn't have one. Dear Tiv, what's your favorite musician from Cybertron? From Cybertron specifically... Well, Jazz is a pretty great bassist, and he's had some interesting singles lately, featuring Skybite and Waspinator. Skybite's actually a surprisingly good singer, despite the fact he usually focuses on poetry. Are there any gamer Cybertronians or webcam streamers? Hello? Uh-oh, do I not count as a Cybertronian just because I'm a computer? Oh, I was just saying that because Chaos King was like, are there any gamer Cybertronians or webcam streamers? And it's like, well, I'm from Cybertron! What exactly am I doing right now? Do you feel sorry for poor old Wasp, aka Waspinair? He used to... He was on a really dark path for a while, but... he's come around. He used to have a huge grudge against B and everything, and so he ended up getting modified by Arachnid and everything, and incorporated, like, organic insect DNA? And that's how he became Waspinator, but he's pretty chill these days. Have there been any Decepticons that kept their honor and morals and didn't get unalive? A good chunk in my universe, anyway. Oh, what name did, Waspinator call me? Or... if I remember right, he called me T, and it's like, oh my, it was a little awkward. I shouldn't judge him for his speech impediment, and I refuse to. Oh, Arachnid, Oh yeah, Black Arachnia caused that in animated, but I don't know, in my universe it was Arachnid. Tiv, I meant, are there other Cybertronian streamers that broadcast across the waves? Oh, there's a couple. I know Bugbite does cam shows and everything using his Hollow Matter avatar. I have a friend who used to, have more Cybertronian traits, but they've since changed a little and are starting up with a new model that's not that dissimilar to mine. Their name's Capricious. You can find them on Capricious TF on Twitch. can see Black Arachnid and Arachnid as the same character. It's just that in the universe that I'm from, Arachnid's the one that ended up causing the, Waspinator stuff. Was Bug-Bite a mercenary or a Decepticon in my universe? He was a mercenary. He was actually originally from Gobatron, but ended up adapting so much Cybertronian technology, he's kind of a hybrid. Also, before you guys ask, yeah, GoBots exist in my universe. They're just from a different planet than the Cybertronians. You see, way back when, on this one organic planet's early days, my mom actually introduced a specific ore that slowly sort of evolved and cyberformed the inhabitants, and they eventually changed the name of their world from Gorlum Prime to Gobatron. At some point, it's confusing a bit. Oh god, if my mom caused the GoBots to happen, does that mean they're all technically my half-siblings? Yeah, Prime Predator King is a pretty cool character. He's definitely husbando material for me. Tiv, what's the most dangerous thing on Cybertron? Honestly, that's a toss-up, but I'd probably say the Dwellers. See, in the depths of Cybertron, there are these, like, weird mollusk, like, giant cyber cephalopod-like beings that also have, like, some worm traits. And they feed on both space slugs and primordials. The primordials used to be called the demons, but now that we know that they're sort of modern Transformers ancestors, yeah, calling them demons is kind of offensive. But Dwellers end up eating demons whole, well, primordials whole sometimes. and even feed on the giant space slugs, and it's like, oh my god. Tiv, in your universe, what do you think of the Dinobots? Well, I consider them all my siblings, honestly. They were originally, formed and everything in a spark field, like, just outside of Polyhex. But later on, they were after being modified by my mom against their will, my dad used some of his own CNA to stabilize their conditions and prevent my older brother Grimlock in particular from completely losing all of his intelligence. And do they combine together? I think they might, honestly. I think they copied their schematics from, Monstructor. For their combining forms. Oh, Megas, don't get me started on Quintatron. You see, briefly after the Pax Cybertronia was signed in my universe, the Quintessons actually did try to invade Cybertron again. And one of their key factors was Quintatron. An AI they produced that was intended to conquer the Cybertronians, and was trying to for a while, but, long story short, I sort of convinced them that conquering the Quintessons instead, and using them, to further its goals, which seemed to be just founding a fruitful and healthy planet, was a better idea. It was the only way I could get her off of Cybertron. And yes, I would say Predaking's kind of an anti-hero. Also, yeah, Slash was actually completely made by my dad. Long story short, he had a few spare sparks around. Don't ask how or why, and well, he was like, well, we have all this dino DNA. Why don't we do something with this? Something happened, Soundbot says? What's up, dude? Have I met Unicron? I mean, that depends on what you mean by met. He's kind of just a floating head around my around Cybertron. After Optimus and Megatron band forces together to stop Unicron and Galvatron and Nemesis Prime, that's what led to the peace that we have on Cybertron now. He is not alive. Well, I can't really say he's not alive, because in a way he is. Because he's one of those things... Hey, Cassie! What's that phrase from Lovecraft again? Can you come in here and say that into the mic?
In the words of the mad Arab Abdul al-Hazred, in his seminal work, The Necronomicon, that which is not dead may eternal lie, and in strange aeon.
Yes, exactly. That's why Unicron can't really die, because it's not really even alive. We've destroyed his physical form in our universe was destroyed, more or less, but he can still remake himself eventually. As far as I'm aware, his essence is sort of spread throughout the galaxy right now.
And I just want to say, since the line is so commonly made to cater oh, one thing people forget. Cthulhu is not technically one of the old gods.
He's just their priest.
Yeah, now put that into perspective, alright?
But no, Unicron is on their level. At least his true form is. Oh, are you referring to Transformers Cybertron with the Unicron Singularity, Dolo? Yeah, saying that caused issues is an understatement. You know, like, continuity errors and stuff, like how Starscream will sometimes just randomly become Thundercracker in the G1 cartoon, or, just suddenly there's a ghost of Optimus Prime left over when he goes to stop the Washington Monument from falling. That's because Unicron's disembodied essence was consuming the multiverse's continuity. See, the thing you have to remember about Unicron is he actually is a natural force. But he's pulling an Alduin, like in Skyrim, and trying to take everything he wants and his purpose before it's time. Unicron is entropy, because he is the end. And yet, because of his selfishness, Unicron is also chaos. He is greed. As long as those forces that create war exist in our reality, some way, Unicron will still exist within the multiverse. And yet, at the same time, the funny thing about Unicron's defiance and greed is, as far as we can tell from our studies of archaeological texts and of the more spiritual Cybertronians, the force that created both Unicron and our god Primus planned for his greed and everything. The war between Unicron and Primus throughout the multiverse constantly churns and churns reality itself and creates more worlds, more Unicrons, more Primuses. It creates stories, which really makes me wonder what the One really is. And I know it's not you.
Oh, you'd be surprised how much I know about this. And I know I'm mostly keeping watching away from this, but actually a bit of historical news where I'm sure everyone's stressed out, so a bit of happier historical event.
Huh.
A race is called, in which if it's once attacked 100% confirmed, means we will have America's first transgender member of Congress.
Oh, kick ass!
Her name is Sarah McBride.
Huh! Commander Class Unicron? I couldn't really see them doing that unless it was the tank version from Cybertron. Man, we are on a real lore kick tonight, aren't we? Oh man, with all these Digimon we're converting, we may have to get rid of some soon. We'll have to feed them to somebody. I know how terrifying that sounds now that I've said it out loud. Oh yeah, there's action figures of some Cybertronians of some Transformers on Cybertron. But, all the best ones are from Quadwall stream, so that's why I'm here. Well, I mean, gender fluid isn't really a gender in and of itself, it's describing the fact that I fluctuate between genders. Right now I'm feeling kind of femme non-binary, so she, they right now. Apparently Centimus's brother is bugging him because he's watching my stream. Because Centimus is watching my stream and his brother's all, gender fluid's not even a real gender. It's like, okay. Oh yeah, we definitely need to get rid of some of these guys. Goodbye, Ponchomon. Nobody loves you. How old am I in Cybertronian? I'm pretty young by Cybertronian standards. But I'd say about... Well, let me do a little bit of the math to do the conversions. Cycles are very different from Earth years. I'm about 53 cycles old, which is 28 Earth years. I need you to get smarter, buddy. Otherwise, you'll never grow stronger. There has to be somewhere we can go that will give us some more variety in the guys we're facing, but still have them be tough. A special gender. I think you need to rethink that phrasing, Centimus. But yeah, did you hear that, Cassie?
What?
I was just, yeah, maybe rethink the phrasing of that.
Rethink that. You've got the spirit, but please don't phrase it like that.
Yeah.
I understand you're trying to be nice about it, but that is very much not a nice way of putting it.
Yeah. I've got some messages on Discord on the TIV account. I should check that. Okay, that's cleared. What's that? Inbox. Huh. Okay. I wonder if I could give the protagonist a custom t-shirt. Yeah, like Cassie was saying, Sentimus, we get that your intentions were honest and good and that you've got a good spirit behind it, but that's just not the way to refer to it, especially with the way people use the word special a lot of the times. It can be really ableist in those cases, and in the case of, and it also and using it in the context of someone who's transgender implies that the fact that they're trans is abnormal. Sleep tight, Dolo! Don't let the bed bugs bite. Or the bed mobs. Do Sideswipe and Sunstreaker give you trouble with which games they want to play? Sideswipe's usually pretty happy with character action games like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, etc. But Sunstreaker's a little more picky. He plays The Sims a lot, and I gotta say, he's a little sadistic about it.
I actually I actually heard Sideplay got Drift King Metal Gear Rising.
Oh wow.
Last time I heard Drift was playing the Jet Ski Sam over and over again and crying.
Aww.
I think
He really liked Sam, huh?
really relates to him.
Yeah. What female Autobots do I chat with? Well, sometimes I talk with Strong Arm. She's pretty cool. And I mean, Warpath's really been fun to talk to ever since she transitioned. Chromia's alright, but she's a bit too uptight to hang out with. You know what I mean? And, well, honestly, ever since, Jetstorm became an Autobot, she's been great to hang around with, too. Oh, me and RC switching colors to have fun? That'd be kinda cute. I've always kind of looked up to RC because she's one of the earliest examples of a trans femme Cybertronian making a difference in the world. Yeah, I know, Chromie is always super busy, but... And I mean, she's been a better head of security for Cybertron than Prowl ever was. Oh man, yeah, you guys probably don't know what happened with Prowl, do you? Barricade was definitely B's rival during the war. Now they just kind of yell at each other, fighting over which of them has the better holiday decorations during the Lost Light Festival. Yeah, about Prowl. Where to start? Where to start? I wish I could show you guys, there's this podcast that exists in both of our universes, and I feel like if I could show you guys, but this one entry only exists in mine, and I wish I could show you guys that podcast, because it describes what happened with Prowl perfectly. Man. Robert Evans really tore Prowl to shreds. It's this show called Behind the Bastards. Long story short, Prowl was guilty of numerous war crimes during the war and evaded arrest post-war, as he ended up joining up with the Constructicons to try to start an insurrection against the United Autobot Decepticon cause. He's in prison now. How I Met Mega Empress and her royal guards. Well, yeah, actually, they're part of the security force on Cybertron post-war. They've been really interesting seeing work with Chromia and Strong Arm. They used to be kind of obsessed over a couple of the male Decepticons, but things have chilled since then. Oh, and Earthspark, Prowl and RC, O's RC50, Energon, and Lost are seen in an arm wrestling contest? Yeah, that makes sense. I really need to catch up on Earthspark. Oh yeah, Cassie! And then... Yeah, Cassie, did you ever catch that episode of Behind the Bastards? On Prowl?
Oh, yeah, that was like a 6, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really interesting to see Robert Evans getting involved in Cybertronian journalism these days.
It is. Please tell me my son has gotten smarter. So, question, do you have any siblings? Why does my Digimon want to know if I have siblings? Yes, exactly, Centimus. Not if my son doesn't become smarter, not only will I hunt for more babies, I will turn him back into a baby. God, that sounds terrifying when I say it out loud. Oh, Crimzeek's been doing alright. I still need to figure out if I can find a way to make text-to-speech chat commands work on YouTube and joystick, because honestly, it would be hilarious to see him talking again. The old text-to-speech setup I had only worked with Twitch. The streaming platform and not the hypothetical little sister that my girlfriend might somehow cause. Look, someone has to hunt those babies. It might as well be me. I mean, Centimus, do you want a baby inside of your Wi-Fi? Let's check on my son to see if he's become smarter. He has not become smarter. I am disappointed, my son. He hasn't even leveled up on the farm. Jesus. I think I'm gonna have to devolve my son. He's trying to get smarter, but he's not doing a very good job of it. I am sorry, my son. You must become a Dorugamon once more. Oh, again, Centimus. These are babies that eat people. Which, now that I say that out loud, sounds fucking terrifying. How do Cybertronians celebrate Allspark Day? Well, I don't think Allspark Day is really a holiday in my universe, so I couldn't really tell you for sure. I know the Festival of Lost Light is kind of similar to Earth's Day of the Dead Festival, mixed with, like, lantern festivals you'd see on Earth. Rescue Bots show that holiday in Season 4? Huh, interesting. I might actually have to watch some Rescue Bots at some point. You know, in theory, we could maybe Digivolve him, back to Doru Greymon pretty soon, actually. Do I watch Cube? Yeah, sometimes I watch some Cube. Okay, hopefully with some good training and everything, my son can actually become smarter now. Especially since his max level's 99 now instead of what its old cap was. Do I talk to Megatron and Optimus? Not really. I'm not exactly on a first-name basis with the big bosses. Like, there's meetings every now and again about my findings within the multiverse. And, I've gotta be honest, sometimes they yell at me because of how much I am focusing on toys and video games instead. Hey, yeah, I've been to McAdams once or twice. Yeah, that's true. I had to turn my son back into a teenager so that he could get smarter. We've been streaming for about 2 hours and 12 minutes. Let's just check on the farm really quick. See if our son is actually getting smarter. He is slowly getting smarter, that's good. Oh, Optimus likes to play basketball, actually. He is slowly getting smarter. Hopefully that means soon we can bring him back out. But for now, I think that's it for the stream. we'll probably be able to get him back up. He's already back up to Dorugamon. He's no longer a teenager since we helped him evolve. Hopefully in the coming streams, we'll be able to get him up to his final evolution. Oh my god! I've played so much of this game and I've never actually looked under the player section to see that there is a way to see where you are on the quests you're on. But yes, good night everyone. I've been Tiv. You've all been beautiful stars. And the next time I'll see you guys is over on Joystick. Well, I won't see you. But on Thursday, my sister is doing her usual topless tactics stream. So yeah, if you're over 18 and everything, make sure to swing by Joystick and check that out. Good night. I'm doing alright. Any final words for the stream? It's on the ending animation.
Come to my hotel. It's free in London.
You're going to turn them all into girls.
Not all girls. I'm not that exclusive.
Most of the ones in the audience are